Hey, what is happening, everybody? Luke Darling here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about AI agents and conversation AI built inside Agent Flywheel. So in this use case, we are walking through how loan officers are leveraging a referral partner agent to work with more real estate agents. I'm going to jump right in, and this is the bot goals section of this series. Now, for the bot goals, essentially we're really talking about two main things, which is going to consist of essentially a prompt and actions. So how we want our agent to behave. So there is a personality, a goal, and some additional information are the three main categories for the prompt, and then the actions, essentially what we want it to do or what's going to happen after it like accomplish its goals. So with that being said, for a frame of reference, we are inside the AI agent, conversation AI, and we're in the bot goals section of the referral partner agent. Now, jumping right in, just frame of reference, you do have the ability to switch between different LLMs right here. Right now, at the time of this video, we're just using 4.1. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. It's basically just, pulling from knowledge base, following along with a simple prompt and chatting. Now, you'll see here, I'll expand some of this stuff out, kind of give you an idea. If you're a member of Agent Flywheel, obviously this is already plugged in for you. You have the resources for customizing all of this in detail, but I do want to touch on a couple of things in regards to this. So you can see the kind of format here. This is called Markdown. AI specifically can read Markdown and use Markdown really, really well, which you can do. You can copy and paste anything and say, hey, rewrite this in Markdown. You can throw that into any AI out there and it can help you do that. Now, the other thing in here I want to touch on is it has the capacity to be able to use merge fields, which you can see there's these custom values. So you can pull in people's, what they're saying, their answers, their names, their emails, their phone numbers, things like that directly from your Agent Flywheel account, and be able to feed that information back and forth. So if they're saying something, they're answering something, they're going to be able to communicate that back to them. So the main things really here is just like describing it. So with the personality, this is where you can say, you can differentiate. You're like, well, I want this to be, I'm fine disclosing that this is AI, and I want to write in there that like this is AI. So, you are a friendly professional assistant. You are a friendly AI assistant to so-and-so, right? So if you're cool with that, you can go ahead and plug that in. Now you can adjust it if you don't want it to be like that at all. You want it to come across as like a human, or even if it's just you could say, hey, behave like you are me type of a deal. You usually like to leverage it to create some authority and position you, the end user, as being on this, coming from this position of authority. So you have an assistant, AI assistant, if you want to disclose that type of information. Some cool things here with the intent portion. You can say, give it the questions that you want it to ask, but then also teach it how you want to ask that question. So you can give it like a specific phrase on how you want that question to be asked. So it's like, these are the questions to ask. These are the phrases for you to ask, or for the way for you to say that, to frame it. So pretty, nothing super crazy here. In the appointment booking, we're going straight to the VIP partner growth call. So you can select your calendar there. You can select multiple calendars. So if you want it to choose between which options that you want. I'm gonna have a separate video here for the auto follow-up. If you're an active member, I would encourage you to test it out. Start out slow with fewer follow-up messages and then expand as you see fit for customizing your intent. So it can continue to follow up for a specific period of time. You can spread it out over certain days, but there's a lot of functions in regards to the action. This one's set up so it's to book an appointment. The goal is to schedule a meeting so you can pick the appointment booking and get that set right there. So with that being said, pretty straightforward here. Obviously, if you're a member, this is already plugged in for you. There is also a link to the prompt. You can feel free to play around with it. If you want to get even more crazy, like in depth with it, you could even duplicate this referral partner one. Play around with it to your heart's content. You can use this testing section to engage with it back and forth to see how it's going to perform based off of the things that you've changed. And then if you have it to a point where you really, really like it, or you know that like, hey, I like how this is performing compared to this, you can go ahead and update your main agent. So again, as always, if you are a member of Agent Flywheel, this is set up for you, but it is yours at the end of the day. You can customize it to your heart's content, and we're always here to help support you if you have any questions or need help with it. If you're finding this out in the wild, you can plug this stuff in on your own, kind of following along with these steps, these frameworks. Hopefully that's helpful. Wish everybody the most amount of success for whatever season you're in. And if you have any questions or need help with anything, don't hesitate.